Hello, not you. Nope, yes, YouTube. I'm actually on a different website right now. I got a little confused. Anyway, I'm on Rooster Teeth right now, and I'm going to be watching Deathbattle Ben10 versus Green Lantern. I don't know that much about Green Lantern. I mean, I liked his animated series when Cartoon Network did those 2 seasons of the CGI. I was a big fan of Ben10 until they made him a douchebag. So now I'm not a fan of Ben10. Honestly, I want Green Lantern to win, but I don't know him. I think Green Lantern will win since he's been doing cosmic level stuff. Ben10, he's powerful, but I don't think he's actually done anything cosmic level, except with Alien X, but that there's a bunch of complications. We'll see how they implement it. It depends. If Ben10 gets Alien X, boom, he wins. If not, we'll see. Alright, here we go. Deathbattle. I'm recording this time, right? I don't want this to be another Captain Marvel versus Shazam. Yes, I am. Oh my god, is this going to be a thing? Every video I check to make sure I'm... Loggy! Is there a way to make the light on my Loggy camera just light up a certain color when it says it's recording? That's annoying. I'm going to look that. Okay. Here we go. I'm recording, right?
For years, humans have gazed at the stars, contemplating the possibilities of first contact with an alien race. Will we exchange gifts of peace or weapons of war?
Weapons of war.
Weapons. Definitely weapons.
Yeah.
Like these ones.
Ben10, protector of Earth and wielder of the Omnitrix.
And the Green Lantern, galactic lawman and bearer of the Power Ring. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, it's an 8-bit fight. Actually, yeah, that
Benjamin Tennyson was just your average 10-year-old boy. He loved video games, hated school, and was prepared to have the most boring summer vacation ever until destiny fell from the sky.
Oh my god.
Upon discovering a strange crash-landed alien device, it stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that it hid.
Now he's got superpowers, he's no ordinary kid, he's Ben10. Sorry, Wiz, I just can't help myself. That theme song's so damn catchy.
This strange device was the Omnitrix, a portable library of intergalactic genetic data that can transform its user into a variety of different alien species.
Sounds like the perfect way to get freaky with some alien babes from all across the galaxy.
Well, you do you. Yeah. But the cosmic warlord Vilgax had something different in mind. With the Omnitrix technology, he planned to create an army of superpowered aliens and conquer the universe.
Yeah, typical villain stuff. But old Hentai Face would have to wait, cause Ben got the watch first and became a superhero. Well, okay, first he burned down a forest, but then he got busy with the hero stuff.
The Omnitrix contains a built-in radio, universal translator, distress signal, a self-defense pulse blast against anyone trying to force it off Ben's wrist, and, as a bonus, it can tell time.
And whenever Ben comes across a new alien he'd like to cosplay, it can scan their DNA so he can add them to his transformation collection. And he's got a ton to choose from. He's got alien forms that can control the elements like lightning, water, ice, earth, and fire with his very first transformation ever, Heat Blast. Along with some just beautiful fire puns.
I'm totally hot.
Oh. You gotta respect the classics.
As forearms, he's strong enough to create shockwaves with mere punches. As Accelerate, he can run fast enough to dodge lightning. As Diamond Head, he can survive massive explosions like they were nothing. But if you prefer brains over brawn like myself, he can increase his intelligence with alien forms like Brainstorm, who has an IQ of 1 nonillion. That's a 1 followed by 30 zeros, and more than 3 octillion times greater than the highest recorded IQ in history.
Oh, damn,
he can fly as Jet Ray, duplicate himself with Ditto, and eat his feelings away as Upchuck. Wiz, that's really not a healthy way to handle issues.
You know, you're right, Boomstick.
Yeah, he should really just stick to alcohol. And if he ever wants to suck for some reason, he's got Waka Trout, which is a fish with legs. And that's it.
Probably Ben's worst transformation, and that's saying a lot considering he has an alien literally named the Worst.
If old-timey horror movies are your thing, Ben can transform into every classic monster you can think of, because I guess zombies and werewolves were aliens all along. I knew it.
Through different forms, Ben can manipulate the fundamental forces of the universe, like gravity, radiation, time, and energy. feedback, for instance, once absorbed the entirety of the Big Bang, and then fired it at a robot supervillain, creating a time loop and saving the universe.
Yeah, as he's got used to hero work, Ben's aliens started getting pretty insane. Like Way Big, who's basically a giant kaiju who can fire a cosmic ray from his chest, powerful enough to hurt a being made of pure energy. And let's not forget my personal favorite alien, Mole Stash. He's a mole who punches people with his mustache.
That's awesome.
You can't write
That's
that.
actually funny.
Truly a fearsome addition to Ben's massive arsenal. But contrary to the show's very specific title, Ben's Omnitrix doesn't just have access to 10 alien forms. In fact, it has 1,912.
He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 1,912. Yeah, doesn't quite roll off the tongue like Ben10, does it? Well, let's see if I can take one of these babies for a spin.
Where did you get that?
Don't worry about it. Whoa.
Well, the Omnitrix does have one drawback. It usually has an automatic cooldown period for a few minutes between transformations, because overuse can permanently disfigure the user's DNA.
All right, we're gonna say that 4 seconds earlier. If you'll excuse me, I need to pee out my face.
I'll fix this later.
Yeah, but
This cooldown would be a recurring issue for Ben until he discovered Master Control, a special code which, when input into the Omnitrix, just let him use it however he wanted.
And if he's ever on death's door, the watch will automatically pop him into whatever alien body it thinks he needs at the time to survive whatever's happening.
And
Okay.
there's one form that's almost always the best answer. Alien X.
Yep, they brought
Born
it.
in the forge of creation beyond the multiverse itself, Alien X is a celestial sapient, the most powerful species in the universe.
He's basically a cosmic god who can punch planets to bits, fly faster than light, duplicate himself, control minds, use telekinesis, reverse time, warp reality, and even just straight up erase people from existence.
It takes a lot to get their attention, and that's fine. We don't want it.
Why not? They could just blink and we'd be gone.
Alien X is so tough, he survived the destruction of the entire universe by the Annihilarg and didn't feel a thing. Like, his durability was so through the roof, he didn't even realize total cosmic annihilation was happening right on top of him.
Based on rough estimates made by a NASA astrophysicist, the total mass energy of the universe in joules is 4,
Well, that doesn't seem very impressive.
followed by 69 zeros.
Oh, there it
Okay.
is.
And to top it off, Ben as Alien X went and just remade an entirely new universe identical to the old one.
First of all, how the hell? Second, since he just made a copy universe, that technically means that all those characters we watched through the whole show are still dead. Damn, dude! Throw somebody a bone or something.
However, celestial sapiens are composed of multiple personalities, and if they can't unanimously agree on what action to take, which can take billions of years, all that power is basically useless.
But Ben convinced his extra personalities that that's a really goddamn stupid and he should have full control all the time, so it doesn't matter. Why doesn't he just go
Okay.
full Alien X all the time?
Well, a little variety doesn't hurt, right? Plus, even without his alien forms, Ben is pretty clever and has a knack for getting himself out of trouble, even when things get really weird.
And he's saved the universe more times than he can count. He's defeated Vilgax when he had the power of a Cthulhu god, ended the Hybrid
Absorbed-
conspiracy, and
Jesus.
whooped another
Okay, I
celestial
thought he
sapient,
didn't do
the
anything
galactic
cosmic
gladiator,
level, but
by
here
flying
he
so
is.
fast
Just-
he created a galaxy-sized black
fully-
hole.
We can tell from the size of the black hole in relation to the galaxies in the background, as well as how long it took to create, that Alien X must have been flying approximately 7 quadrillion times faster than light speed.
I get it, Wiz. Alien X is totally overpowered, but Ben doesn't keep any of those powers as a human.
Not much of a problem when the Omnitrix can instantly transform him fast enough to catch the Big Bang. The only thing truly holding Ben back throughout his hero career was his immaturity, being a 10-year-old and all.
Oh yeah, like that one time he messed with the Omnitrix and accidentally set it to self-destruct. After charging up for a few days, it would destroy the whole universe on its own. So that's not great.
Fortunately, Ben grew into a reliable and wildly successful hero by the time he reached the age of 16. He would continue his hero work into the future, eventually adopting the name Ben 10,000. The world can rest easy with Ben 10 as its first and best line of defense.
6-6 and Volcanus? What are they doing here?
About to get their alien butts kicked. That's what. Going hero.
Okay, I'm losing faith in
Hal
Green
Jordan
Lantern.
was just your
I
average,
missed that
devilishly
cartoon.
handsome ladies man and hotshot test pilot who discovered a crash-landed
It
alien
lasted
ship in the
2
desert.
seasons.
Okay, so maybe he's not so average.
I'll say
is
he found
stupid.
this guy Ben Sur dying in a crashed spaceship who gave Hal a little green ring before kicking the bucket.
And so, by reciting an
I only
ancient
know,
oath, Hal Jordan
about
would become a
by the
Green
cartoon
Lantern.
And the old Justice League
Day of
cartoon.
blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern light!
The Green Lantern Corps is a universe-spanning law enforcement organization founded by the immortal Malthusians, also known as the Guardians of the Universe.
Hey, there's space Oompa Loompas.
More like leprechauns.
Okay, fine, whichever mythical creature you want.
No, I mean a group of them traveled to Earth centuries ago and literally evolved into modern-day leprechauns.
I knew they were real.
What?
Anyway, the Green Lantern Corps has patrolled the known universe for 3 billion years, recruiting members of every shape and size.
Including a living planet, a sentient smallpox virus, some guy with an
What?
exploding volcano for a head, a living math equation, and a
What?
squirrel. Man,
A
even
math
after all these
How do
years,
you make a
these
math
comics are
equation?
weird.
sentient?
Imagine what it felt like for Hal when he began training on the Guardian homeworld
God.
Oa. Over time, he grew to be
Ryan,
one of the
why did
Corps'
you do
greatest
that?
members and defender of the
Actually,
universe.
Just with that ring
It
of
would
his,
sound like
it
a
might
good
look
idea at
tiny,
the
but if
start,
Mjolnir,
but
Yoda, and years of therapy have
it's
taught me
DC's fault.
anything, it isn't
Not
the size that counts. It's what you do with it.
Right. The Green Lantern Power Ring is actually one of the most impressive weapons ever made. It's most well known for its ability to create hardened-like constructs that function identically to what
mean,
they're
if he's got
inspired by.
time travel,
Anything from
maybe
boxing
he can
gloves to machine guns to an
survive.
entire solar system. While a ring's wielder must be familiar with the object they're creating, they don't necessarily need to know all the ins and outs for it to function.
The ring's energy can boost Hal's strength and speed, and also protect him with a force field. He can shoot lasers, phase through objects, turn invisible, read minds, heal wounds, and fly through space faster than light.
The only true limit to a Power Ring's utility is its user's imagination, insofar as allowing the Green Lanterns to bend the rules of the universe to their whims. They can transmute matter and energy, manipulate time, form pocket dimensions, and warp the fabric of reality.
Is this
And even though Ben
pre-crisis?
Sur went out like a bitch, the ring makes a competent Green Lantern really tough to kill. It has built-in defenses to protect against mind control, and it can
Okay.
sometimes yank its owner out of harm's way all on its own.
It can even defend against multiversal erasure events, like when Kilowog survived the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
That's right, this guy tanked a freaking retcon to the face. Whatever's in these rings, I want it in my dune buggy stat.
Whoa.
That would be pure,
Okay.
unfiltered willpower.
Yeah, how many miles to the gallon you think that is?
Okay, well, a Green Lantern's ability stems from their own willpower. The stronger their will is, the more their ring can do.
So if willpower is green, does that make fear brown?
Yellow, actually, as dictated by the emotional electromagnetic spectrum,
So wait,
an
did
energy
Hal
field from
survive
which
the
all
retcon?
emotion in the universe is
Did I miss
derived.
that?
Kinda like if the Force from Star Wars was a rainbow of feelings. And Hal's got more willpower busting out than anybody else, which makes him really damn powerful. And really damn reckless.
Green Lantern's got this.
His enormous power has led to his possession by Parallax, an entity of fear, and caused entire planets to fall. But it's been said that knowing true fear made Hal's will even stronger than before.
Like when he went up against this blue dickweed Krona, who took control of all these space animal gods that embodied the different rainbow spectrum emotions.
Including Ion, the green basking shark of willpower. Yes, I know. Hal was able to overturn Krona's plan, which meant overpowering the literal embodiment of all willpower in the universe with his own willpower.
That sounds, impressive?
Impossible.
Impossible?
Impressible?
Impressible.
Hal's
Yeah.
been knocked through a planet, blasted by a supernova, and punched by the reality-shattering Superboy Prime.
He was fast enough to fly to
Reality-shattering?
Earth from a planet at the edge of the universe. And factoring how DC's
Packed,
observable
flash, and
universe
zoom.
is at least 100 trillion light years in diameter, Hal must have been flying well over 1.5 quintillion times the speed of light.
How fast was
And without
Alien
the
X?
ring, Hal once had to pilot a ship traveling over light speed manually. As in, there were planets and stars in his way, and Hal had to steer.
And since he can match the god of willpower, he can pull off crazy will feats that other Green Lanterns have done, like when Kyle Rayner held back a Big Bang.
But to be fair, the power ring is not perfect. It does carry a finite charge, and should he expend too much energy too quickly, he'll need his power battery to refuel.
Also, if his opponent can ruin his willpower, or even just his belief in himself, Hal won't be able to use the ring, which is lame.
Yeah, these powers are pretty complex. Batman once had a plan to trick Kyle into thinking he was blind, and because he believed he was, the ring reacted to his thoughts and actually made him blind.
But Hal's too badass to let a little sadness take him out for good. Hell, he's got the cojones to arrest God. But Wiz, I gotta address the yellow elephant in the room. Why the hell are Green Lanterns weak to yellow?
Ages ago, yes, the Green Lanterns couldn't affect anything yellow because Parallax had messed with their power source, but that is no longer the case, so Hal isn't held back by colors. And really, that's not even the worst weakness a Green Lantern ever had.
Oh yeah, way back in the day, a Green Lantern went rogue and tried to take over a planet of people with crude wooden weapons. And so as a great little FU, the gods decided to make him weak to wood right before the blows started landing. Good thing it's not a problem for Hal. Whether it be brightest day or blackest night, all should respect the emerald light of the Green Lantern. Or he'll willpower you to death, apparently.
Give up? Please say no.
You'll never catch me, Lantern.
Bang.
Okay, I'm confused. All right. Ben10 can alter reality with Alien. Okay, it all depends on if Ben can get a hold of Alien X. But there was a little box that said that's not a problem anymore. So I'm assuming Ben does have some control of Alien X. Altering reality or surviving a retcon. Oh, and arresting God. Oh, and turns out those leprechauns made the Green Lantern weak to wood. So if Ben, like, part of me thinks Ben's just going to use the alien DNA of those leprechauns and then use their immortal powers to make Green Lantern weak to, I don't know, air or space or just anything. Weak to living. Okay, who am I going for? I think Ben10 is going to win. I do. Okay, I want Green Lantern to win, but I think Ben10 will win based on, like, this battle feels like it's going to be close. Okay, I've been right. I mean, my first one was Mega Man. I wanted EXE to win, and he did, but the winner, I thought Star Force would be the winner. So after that, I've been right every other time. Let's see if this ends my streak. I want Green Lantern to win, but I think Ben10 will win.
Are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Oh, it's nice.
It's time for a death battle!
Death battle! Ooh, accelerate.
Huh? Hello!
Wait, they're using the
Green
10-year-old?
Lantern, best-looking guardian of Sector 2814, at your service.
Hey.
I can give you 10 good reasons right now to let me go.
Sorry, kid. Seems you're carrying a Class A galactic superweapon. I'll just take this. Okay, that's interesting.
You're not the first doofus to try to take this. It's hero time!
His voice sounds weird. Oh, and there's their own personal animation.
Forearms!
Oh, right, there's no fight. Oh my god.
Lights out, Punchy.
So long.
Come on, kid.
I missed the
Let's
fight
stop this
start.
before it gets heated.
Too late.
And heat blast. Oh, he has master control. Okay. I don't remember that blast being able to fly.
Hey, you ever seen a supernova?
Several, actually.
Oh god, is he destroying the city?
Ha! You're so lame. I bet I could even beat you as gray matter.
What? I didn't mean literally.
Cute.
Way big.
Ew! I stepped in loser.
Alien X.
Yawn.
Here we go. Brig. Okay. Well, I think Green Lantern's going to win.
This is Alien X. He controls all of reality. This is over.
Is he just making...
I don't care what kind of power you got! In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power!
Green Lantern! I can't think
Green
up.
Lantern's light!
I didn't think up that well. Spear. Wait, can he be hurt? Oh yeah.
I don't care what kind of power.
Went back in time. Wait, can't he go back in time too?
Includes time.
Time, huh? Thanks for the tip.
What happens?
You're not the first doofus to try to take this. It's hero time.
Oh, damn!
I stepped in loser.
Oh my god, my streak's over. Okay, I was wrong.
Don't ask.
Alright, but yeah!
Well,
Suck it, Ben10.
That's another minor on our board of death.
Ben's absurd versatility and ingenuity put up a stellar fight, but Hal had the tools and skills he needed to ensure a victory.
While the Omnitrix's millions of aliens is just nuts, he could only ever use one at a time, while Hal always has access to all of his powers.
Even with the flexibility of master control, this meant Ben was always playing catch-up. Not a great position to be in considering Green Lantern's might.
Ben's Diamond Head form was tough, sure, but he wasn't surviving a planet exploding in his face. Accelerate was wicked fast, but not fast enough to cross the universe in an hour. And Way Big was really strong, but he didn't hit as hard as a supernova.
Hal simply outclassed all of Ben's options, except for one.
Yeah, how the hell did Hal beat Alien X? That thing is basically omnipotent.
Well, not exactly. Celestial Sapiens are extremely powerful, but they can be beaten in battle and have failed in the past, like the time Alien X recreated the universe. He only did that because he couldn't stop it from being destroyed in the first place.
Alien X could definitely match a lot of Hal's power, but Hal had defenses against all of X's. Mind control? The ring protects Hal's head. Mess with time? Hal can do that too. Trying to wipe him from existence? Please, Green Lanterns can survive an entire universe being erased.
Likewise, Alien X has never shown any defenses against the same kinds of things that Hal could replicate, like mind control, transmutation, and time manipulation. Ben and his alien forms put up a great fight, and Alien X is easily one of the most powerful combatants we've ever seen on Deathbattle. However, Hal had the speed, versatility, and literal willpower necessary to claim his victory.
Guess you could say Hal was definitely the ringer for this fight. Oh, Wiz, don't be green with envy. That pun was 10 out of Ben.
The winner is Green Lantern.
Oh, those were bad. I don't know why people hate the puns. Okay,
I'm Sam,
next
he's
one.
Luis. Neither of us are Wizard Music, but don't go anywhere just yet because we're about to announce the next matchup.
I don't care
and
who
if you
you
want
two
the battle
are.
music,
Announce
you can
the
click
next
the download
one.
link
Who
below.
wins? Who is it? Next time announce. Let's know. Wise? Who's she up against? Mitsuru! Persona! Oh, Persona character! Wise versus Mitsuru Kishiro. Sure. I'm not. Stop. Ugh. The interface on Rooster Teeth sucks for me. Alright, that's it. Next week, next 3 weeks, we're going to see Wise versus Mitsuru. Fan of Persona. Not a fan of Ruby. Not anymore. Not ever since Season 3. Oh, man, that depressed me. Alright, that was fun. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe.